Imagine this for a second. You're standing on a bridge 7 stories high, looking out over a steel deck that seems to stretch on forever. You're the captain of a massive container ship. Now, this isn't just a cool daydream, it's the actual raw material for an incredibly powerful automated business. That one idea, your life as a captain, that's the key. For the next 3 months, it's all on you. You're in charge of this floating city. Suddenly, your life isn't measured in hours and minutes, but in knots and fuel consumption. This isn't just a job, you see, it's a narrative. It's the kind of high-stakes story that makes for an absolutely magnetic YouTube channel. The pressure, the isolation, it's the perfect hook. So that's the big question, right? How do you take a powerful concept like that, like steering the world's economy through a giant storm, and turn it into a completely hands-off business that makes you money while you sleep? Well, it's not about luck. It's about having a system. And this right here is that system. It's a proven 4-step blueprint that uses AI to turn these amazing ideas into a fully automated YouTube channel. We're going to break down the exact process, step by step, all based on a real channel that actually pulled this off. $101,415. That is exactly what this system generated. And get this, it was in just 90 days. So this isn't some theory, okay? This is a real result from a real channel. And it just proves the insane potential that we're talking about here. And here's the real kicker. This was done with no camera crew, no one appearing on screen, no team of extensive editors. Nope. It was a completely automated, faceless operation, powered entirely by artificial intelligence. That's what makes this one of the most accessible business models on the entire planet right now. So, let's get into it. Step 1 is the foundation for this whole thing. And honestly, if you get this part wrong, nothing else matters. It is all about finding your golden niche. And it's probably not what you think it is. This right here is a huge insight. See, it's not just about finding a cool topic like big ships. It's about finding the right format, the specific style of video that the YouTube algorithm is totally obsessed with at the moment. The algorithm's only job is to guess what you'll watch next, so it just loves formats that are proven to keep people watching. If you don't package your idea the right way, it gets completely buried. So how do you find that perfect format? Well, you look for these 3 things. High momentum just means finding a channel style that has blown up recently. Low competition means there aren't 1,000 other people already doing it. And a solid RPM, well, that's where the money comes in. Let me show you what RPM, or revenue per 1,000 views, actually means. A funny cat video might get millions of views, right? But advertisers pay, almost nothing to reach that audience. But a channel about massive container ships or huge farming equipment, that attracts an older, more technical audience, an audience with money to spend. Advertisers will pay a ton to reach them, sometimes 10 times more for the exact same number of views. Now here is the secret sauce. You don't just copy a successful channel, you do something called niche bending. See, the Your Life As format, it started with animals, but the really smart creators, they bent it. They applied that same winning format to people, like your life as a mafia boss, or even better, to these high RPM topics, like your life as a container ship captain. You take what works and you just give it a new, much more valuable spin. Okay, so you've found your golden niche. Now for the super important technical part that almost everyone gets wrong. Step 2 is all about optimizing your channel, basically building the foundation so the algorithm knows exactly who to show your videos to. And let me just give you a quick word of warning here. You can have the most amazing AI-generated video in the world, but if your channel settings are messed up, YouTube might literally never show it to anyone. It's like having this incredible store, but the doors are locked from the outside. Getting these 5 settings right is an absolute must. You set your country, you add broad channel keywords like big machines or engineering. Super important, you turn off made for kids, otherwise you won't get paid properly. Turn on auto dubbing so you can go global, and finally, you warm up the account. Just by doing this, you're signaling to YouTube that you're a real person who's into this stuff, which makes the algorithm way more likely to trust and push your very first video. And now, for the magic. We've got our niche, the channel is all set up, and this is where we replace hundreds of hours of work with just a few clicks. It's time to fully automate the content creation. Just think about that for a minute. The old way, you needed a scriptwriter, a voice actor, a video editor, a graphic designer. It was a whole production. Today, one person can manage an entire empire of channels because AI handles the whole thing. And believe it or not, The entire process kicks off with a single line of text. You just feed the AI a concept, a video idea that fits your format, and the AI takes that one little prompt and builds the entire video from scratch. And the quality it spits out is just stunning. This is not some clunky, robotic text. The AI creates this vivid, compelling story that pulls you right into the moment. It totally understands the format and the tone it needs to make the video work, all from that one little prompt. So, from that prompt to a fully scripted, voiced, and visualized video, completely ready to upload, 17 minutes. Just let that sink in. What used to take a whole team a week now takes less time than your lunch break. This is the real power of AI automation. And just so we're clear, the AI handles the entire production. Tools like TubeGen, they use these massive language models for the script, advanced text-to-speech for the voiceover, and then they sync it all up with licensed footage and AI-generated images. It's literally a complete end-to-end production studio in a box. All right, we have found the niche, we've set up the channel, and we've created the content in just minutes. So the final step is the launch, the really simple process of putting your video out there and just letting the system do its thing. This is your final checklist before you hit publish. Use a title that's rich with keywords and the description the AI generated. Double, triple check that it's not set for kids. And finally, add an end screen. This is a big one. If someone watches your whole video, that's a huge thumbs up to the algorithm. But if you can get them to immediately click and watch a second video, you've basically just told YouTube that your channel is pure addictive gold. So that's the blueprint. It's not about guessing. It's not about getting lucky. It's about finding a proven format, setting up your channel the right way, automating all the hard work, and then launching it strategically. It's a system you can use again and again. And this brings us right back to the result of that system. A 6-figure income in 90 days. Not from grinding away for hours and hours, but from smartly applying this 4-step AI-powered blueprint. This whole thing just leaves you with one final big thought. We've just seen how AI can automate an entire creative media business from start to finish. So it really makes you wonder, what's next? What other industries are about to be completely changed by a simple prompt and 17 minutes of computer time?